Hello there everybody, my name is Hytale, and guys, welcome back to another Hytheory video. So, if you were wondering guys, this Hytheory video was actually supposed to be out this Sunday. So if you were wondering pretty much guys why I did not make a Hytheory video this Sunday, it was pretty much because of allergies, and if I did try to make it, I would be sneezing all over the place. So I didn't want that to happen, but today I took some medicine for it and I am feeling better. But without any further ado guys, let's start. I should mention that this might be a short video or a short Hytheory video, I'm not sure yet, but let's begin. So if I remember, the last video we talked about how the Quebecs and these settlers pretty much came together as the settlers, I guess they abandoned their homes or something. I can't remember, but today we're not just only going to be talking about Zone 1, but at the same time what's going to happen to the settlers in Zone 2 as well. So we'll begin with the settlers in Zone 2. So in Zone 2, I think the last time I left off, if I remember, due to the dust storm ripping their skin off or something like that, I can't remember. Yeah, but that happened, and then they had to pack their bags pretty much and camp out somewhere for the night. So it's the next day in Zone 2 at least, and of course it's the desert, so you're gonna need some water first of all, and second guys, you are going to need to watch your back as well. So one of the settlers pretty much goes to a canyon to find some water pretty much, and he runs into these little things. Now guys, you're gonna have to bear with me as I don't know the names of these things. I don't think we know the names of these creatures yet. I'm just assuming that they're friendly. In game they might not be friendly, I don't know. I'm gonna put a picture up right now. I don't know if these things are friendly or not. I'm just gonna assume that they're friendly because they look friendly at least. But one of the settlers comes up against these things, whatever they are. He comes up against a group of them, and I guess they are friendly. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just gonna assume guys that they're friendly and that they're not going to attack the players. So you know, these settlers come up against, well, them, and they seem to be friendly. So guys, of course, the settlers are gonna ask if they have any water. And so, the one that found them, of course, says yes, and they all head to what seems to be a settlement. Now, this is a strange settlement as well. There are some torch skulls, and there are some huts, guys, that are built into the ground and built in other places as well. And for the majority of that day, guys, pretty much the settlers want to learn more and more about these things. I don't know their names, but they pretty much want to learn about these things. So they pretty much took some notes, you know, jotted it down, and whenever these things would go hunting, they would go along with them as well, the settlers. One thing that the settlers observed about them and that they noticed is that they do not like harmful animals, guys. Like animals that will, I don't know, poison you, attack you, or do anything like that. So yeah, they have problems with those animals, and they mainly hunt them. So that's what the settlers found out about them. They also don't really like cacti either, guys. They don't really like them as well because they keep attacking. So guys, after a long day, guys, of course, everyone needs something to eat, even these things. So they pretty much set up a huge feast, and of course they invite the settlers as well. So the settlers take more notes as well, and while they observed these things, guys, they also noticed that they had a love for treasure as well. They loved going and exploring temples and finding treasures in the hidden dungeons as well as hunting. Those were their two favorite things to do. But unfortunately, after a long day, the settlers had to say goodbye to these things. Still don't know their names. And they continue their hike. So it is now nighttime, guys, or it's evening, going into night. They continue their hike, and finally, one of the settlers noticed something that they have not seen in a while. And of course, what is this? It looks to be an oasis or some sort of garden. Now, of course, they're gonna go over to this garden, but they're not alone. They are not alone at all. So it is nighttime, guys, and the settlers are pretty much gathering up some water, and they are hunting for animals as well as they are eating what they can eat. So the settlers did not come unprepared, everybody. Some of them had some salad for dinner. Some of them had some chork meat for dinner. Now, guys, we're going to be going back into Zone 1 right now. So in Zone 1, of course, the same thing's gonna happen. So guys, the settlers, of course, unfortunately have to pack their bags and go now. So they say bye to the Quebecs, and they start heading out. And they start heading north. And as they start heading north, there's just a ton of goblins. There's like a group of goblins, first of all, close by to the river that they were just at. And second, there are some skeletons and some zombies. If you guys are wondering what zombies are, they're zombies. But anyway, they're gonna have to fight all of these in order to get to the next zone, pretty much. So yeah, guys, that happens. A lot of fighting goes down, but thankfully, none of the settlers die, because everyone is strong enough to at least take a hit or two. Now the settlers continue, and as they continue, they notice something. Not just one, all of them. So there's two ways to go, everybody. So they have finally reached the end of Zone 1. So to the left, there's a dry, sandy desert, pretty much, with a lot of cactus, and there's also a nearby oasis. But to the right, everybody, there is a zone with these tall pine trees, and there's also buffalo there. Well, of course, these settlers need food, so they're gonna go for the zone, of course, that has these tall pine trees, or these tall trees, I should say, spruce-looking trees, and there's also buffalo there too. So they're marching all the way over there to hunt them down. And of course, back to Zone 2, where the oasis is, some of these settlers recognize the other settlers / other people that are marching towards the third zone. And they tried to call out to them, but unfortunately, the other settlers marching towards Zone 3 cannot hear them because they're so far away. Now guys, it is morning time in the world of Hytale, and what's gonna happen? Well guys, the settlers in Zone 2 have had enough of this dry climate, and they're going to march straight back over. So they march over into Zone 1. They don't know that's Zone 1 at first, and then guys, they march a little further into Zone 1, and they realize it's Zone 1. How do they realize this? Well, first of all, there's deer there in the fields, and there's also birds flying around. So guys, these settlers are pretty much going to try to go to Zone 3 as well. So they finally see Zone 3, and they start marching over there as well. Now, why are they marching towards Zone 3? Well, first of all, guys, they need to tell the other settlers what was in Zone 2, first of all, and why only a few of them returned back to Zone 1 and found them in Zone 3. And also, they also need food because the desert is dry and it is hard to find food as well. But anyway, guys, that pretty much does it for today's Hytheory video. These videos take a long time to make because I have to make sure that the theories actually make sense. Now, I think I am going to do another video as well. Not today. I plan to do another Hytheory video, I don't know, maybe in the next 2 weeks, guys, or maybe in another week or so. I plan to make another Hytheory video. So you want to stay tuned for that, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this theory or agree with this theory. And if you did, then please feel free to leave a like and also feel free to subscribe, as well as turning on notifications so that you guys do not miss another Hytale/Hytheory video like this. And also, guys, be sure to check out my Discord as well, because I am posting on there whenever any Hytale blog posts come out, or whenever I'm about to upload another video as well. They'll be linked in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next Hytale/Hytheory/HytroX video. Bye-bye!